Hi, I'm Tabitha Bummer with Girl Scouts of Southwest Texas, and I want to welcome you back to our virtual troop meeting. Today's virtual troop meeting will help your troop or individual girl to fulfill the requirements of the Outdoor Cadette, Senior, and Ambassador Outdoor Artist badges. Did you miss our first meeting? If you did, go ahead and check it out on YouTube at this link and catch up on the journey. Let's go ahead and start by saying the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Girl Scout Promise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. The objective of the Outdoor Artist badges is for girls to explore nature and create different kinds of outdoor art, with the focus being on the environment. And to complete these badges, you'll just need to follow these steps. Explore outdoor art, make something, get to know the sounds of nature, be a nature photographer or capture nature digitally, and design with nature. The curriculum for the Older Girl Outdoor Artist badges can be found on the Volunteer Toolkit, also known as the VTK. Items that you're going to need for today's meeting include items for nature such as driftwood, shells, feathers, river rocks, any different thing that you can find in nature that you'd like to put together for your art. You'll also need some cord or string such as jute, anything that you can use to tie your items to your mobile that you'll be making today. And then you'll also need a digital camera or phone. Last time we asked you to take some photos of nature from different angles or over time and asked that you share them with us. Today we wanted to share some images from a different way than you're used to seeing. Check out the following photos from satellites. And this first image that you see is a satellite image of the Canadian Rockies. This next image is Dasht e-Kavar, or the Great Salt Desert, and that happens to be Iran's largest desert. This one is of northern Arizona, where the parched painted desert adjoins Apache Sitgreaves National Forest. This one just looks really like a beautiful painting that you just do it yourself. And then this last image is the Mississippi River south of Memphis, Tennessee, and it's on the border between Arkansas and Mississippi. I like this one. It's very free form and very expressive. Even though it's just the river, it looks like a doodle that you would just do, and then contrasted with the geodesic pattern of farmlands right next to it. Photography and video are great ways to create outdoor art without disturbing the environment. As we learned last time, many of the artists we studied have great concerns about the environment and create their art without harming nature. Art in nature isn't just what you see, but can also be about what you hear. There is almost a symphony of sounds coming from nature if you listen closely. Let's head outside and listen to the sounds of nature, and then we'll try and replicate some of those sounds ourselves. What were some of the sounds you heard? Think about how those sounds made you feel. And are there any that you can replicate? I have a few sounds that I'm going to try and replicate, and I want you to guess what I might be trying to make a sound of from nature. Any guesses? Any of my campers from Camp Lajita will recognize that one. Here's my next one. I hear that one frequently outside at night and by the river, to give you a little clue. And here is a third sound. All right, so if your answers to the first sound was a cricket, you are correct. The second sound was supposed to be mimicking frogs by a river. And the third one was rain. So if those were your answers, good job. If you didn't get those, that's okay. Those weren't exact sounds, they were just mimicking nature. Now that we know that we can mimic nature sounds, let's make our own music from nature. So today we're going to make a wind chime or mobile out of natural objects such as sticks, shells, rocks, pine cones, hollow bamboo, anything that you can find in nature. So I went out on a nature hike and I collected several items, and this is just to get you inspired. And I have this one made of raffia and rocks and cypress driftwood. And it's just very faint sounds. It's not very loud. It's very reflective of how I like to listen to nature, uninterrupted, just a gentle background noise. And hopefully that's what you got from it. And there is just some different techniques of knot tying on here. I've got some clove hitches, I've got some square knots. There are all sorts of different techniques that I tried to give it different textures so that it wasn't just a flat piece. And we want you to make your own wind chime so that you can share it with us. And we want to see the different materials that you used. And just so you know, art isn't just to be pretty. It can also be a tool. And we use it to call others to action. So I made a second wind chime, also from items I found in nature. And these were found alongside a river that I was walking next to, and I was a little disappointed to find them. And like I normally do on my little hikes, I picked up what trash I found, some cans and bottles. There's even a shoe sole in there. So look at this wind chime. How does this one make you feel? What action could I be telling the viewer to take after seeing this wind chime? Sorry, that's really loud. The final step of our Outdoor Artist Badge is to inspire others to appreciate nature through art. Design and/or create a piece of art that is inspired by nature. You can sketch a spiderweb themed playground, build a stone labyrinth in your backyard, or plant a square-foot garden with herbs and vegetables. Check out some of the examples in the photos. Once you see what others have done, now try making your own outdoor creation. Over the last 2 meetings, we've explored the sights, sounds, and designs found in nature and talked about how nature can shape your viewer perspective. We would like to know what your favorite part of these meetings was and how you will take what you've learned to apply to your everyday life. List them in the comments. Thank you so much for joining us, and once you complete today's homework, we're proud to announce that you've earned the Cadette Outdoor Art Apprentice, Senior Outdoor Art Expert, and Ambassador Outdoor Art Master Award. Please choose the one for your level and add it to your uniform. We can't wait to see how your art will inspire others to appreciate nature. Share your creations in the comments, and remember, a Girl Scout always leaves a place cleaner than she found it. So be sure to clean up after your activities today. Thank you so much for joining us, and be sure to wash your hands.